You know you're gonna have a good workout when you feel cute and you're wearing a nice new outfit. Yes. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I train legs and glutes. So before I head to the gym, I'm going to put some BCAAs in my cup mixed with some water. I don't recommend this brand because it makes me like jittery, like it has caffeine, but it doesn't. So weird. But yeah, I'm just gonna mix these up. I'm gonna take this to the gym so we can hit legs and train hard and recover better. If you're like me and you work out first thing in the morning, I highly recommend you take BCAAs before and during your workout. This is because they prevent muscle damage. When you're working out, if you're not eating, you're not getting that fuel that you would normally have from carbohydrates, fat and protein. So BCAAs will help power through a workout without losing muscle. Okay guys, so I'm at the gym and I always make sure I warm up, whether it's on the elliptical, the treadmill, or today the Stairmaster, which is my favorite way to warm up for leg day. So I usually start off walking and then I'll do different variations. I'll skip a step. I will do glute kickbacks. There's so much you can do. So after I do 5 minutes on the Stairmaster, I'm coming over here and doing the second part of my warm-up. I always have my band with me. I recommend you guys get one if you don't have it because it will take your glute days up to the next level. So I do about 20 of these side-to-side shuffles. Then I go into squats. And after about 10-15 squats, I'm gonna do some glute kickbacks. By doing all of these warm-up exercises first, I'm getting my body ready. I'm getting my legs and my glutes fired up, turned on, and ready for heavy lifting. Okay guys, so it's super important that you do your glute activation when you want to target your glutes because it's going to make sure that you use more of your glutes instead of your legs. So we were just working the glute medius and the glute maximus. Now we are working the glute minimus and medius as well as the hip abductors on our side glutes. Make sure you guys do both legs and do the same amount on both legs because we want balance. Balance is key for not just this but for everything in life. Okay guys? So now we are moving on to the very first exercise of the main workout. This is going to be a squat. So as you guys can see, I have that band above my knees. I'm doing this because we are targeting our glutes. So once again, when you have that band above your knees, you're going to hit the glutes a lot more than if you were just doing these squats without the band. Okay, so that was my warm-up set. If you guys notice, I was doing those pretty fast. I was just trying to activate my legs, my thighs, my glutes. So now we are going into the working set. This one's going to be heavier. So this is 95 pounds. And as you can see, I have the band on. These I'm doing a lot slower because time under tension is important. So the more time that your muscles are working, the harder they have to work and the stronger they are going to become. And in turn, they are going to grow. The band adds so much tension. So with these squats, you really don't have to go super heavy. I recommend you do higher reps at a lower weight. I actually did 3 sets of these at the same weight before moving on to the next exercise. Okay, next I'm using the leg press machine. If you notice, I'm putting my feet high because the higher your feet are, the more your hamstrings and your glutes are going to be working. You guys may notice this is a horizontal leg press. I usually like to use the one that's more of a diagonal leg press because I find that is a lot harder and more challenging on the legs. But someone else was using that one, so I use this one. You guys, the beauty of a gym is that there are so many different types of equipment, and 2020 is the year of trying new things. So I started off doing 15 reps at a lighter weight and I went up. I did 2 more sets, so 3 total. The first round was 15 reps, the second round was 12, and the last one was 10. Let me tell you, I am so blessed to go to a gym that has this hip thrust machine. It is powered by gas and I have never seen anything like it. So this machine is perfect because you don't have to worry about setting up a heavy barbell and putting the plates on and all that drama. So you just pull it down and start thrusting. Once again, I'm using this band above my knees because it targets our TFL and our glute medius We want to always keep these active because it's going to increase the side glutes as well as the bottom and upper glutes. So it's going to hit everything. So I'm just thrusting here. As you can see, I'm holding it at the top for a couple seconds. I'm powering up. So it's a quick drop to the bottom and then a tight squeeze at the top. I did about 15 reps and then I increased the weight. The second round was 12 reps and the third round was 10. So that's the theme for today's workout. Obviously, every single person is different, so we're all in different stages of our fitness journey. Some of us may be lifting heavier and doing less reps. Some of us may be lifting lighter and doing more reps. Either way, you need to progressively overload so that with time you will get stronger and your muscles will get bigger. Next, we are working our side glutes and the muscles around the hips because we always want these to grow. Remember, we're trying to get booty gains from every angle. Okay, so we are doing some hip abductions here. When I'm using this machine, I love to do about 12 to 15 reps. Right after doing these, I increase the weight without getting up. I wrap my arms around the front part of the machine and lean forward. And guys, let me tell you, you can go super heavy on this. This is going to crush those glutes. I absolutely love these. This is one of my favorite exercises for really hitting the glutes, especially the side glutes. You'll find that you can go a lot heavier when you sit on the edge of the seat and bring your arms forward. Okay, so right after these, I quickly stand up and I'm going into single leg deadlifts. You guys, these are so challenging. They hit the booty, they hit the hamstrings, and they really force you to focus on your balance. So I love these. As you notice, my leg is a little shaky. Why? Because these are really a balance challenge. So this is an excellent move. When you first do this, if you haven't done it before, I recommend you do it with no weight. It's similar to a warrior 3 pose in yoga, if you guys do yoga. But yeah, just start off with no weight, then go up to a lighter weight. And oh my gosh, this exercise is so good for the hamstrings as well as stabilization around the knee. So if you guys have any knee issues, this is going to help. When you do these, make sure you're hinging from your hips with a flat back. A slight bend in that front knee. Back leg is straight or close to straight. We want to bring the weight down over the shin, close to the body. With these, I'm doing about 10 to 12 on each side, and I am doing 40 pounds for the barbell weight. All right, guys, so last but not least, I am going to do a superset with this back extension machine. So I'm just picking up a 25-pound plate. This is more than enough. So as you can see, I'm actually rounding my back. This is one of the few exercises for legs when you actually want to round your back. You want to squeeze your glutes really hard as you come to the top. You're going to feel these hamstrings in the back of your legs working so hard. So I did 10 of those with the plate, and then I did about 10 to 12 without the plate. And oh my gosh, my legs were on fire. So I did 3 sets of these, and this was the last exercise of the day. And let me tell you, the next day, which is today, my glutes are burning. After I do my leg day workouts, I always make sure I cool down with a nice stretch. I went outside because it was such a beautiful day. So I decided to just do some hip opening exercises outside in the fresh air, which is always good. You know, we need that fresh air. So I'm just doing some quad stretches, some lunges, downward dogs, all types of different poses. By the way, if you guys are interested in learning to do the splits, I have a splits video that just came out. So check my channel for that. Also, stretching is a great way to calm down your nervous system. Our nervous systems are taxed and they're fired up while we're doing all this heavy lifting. So it's important that we stretch, that we calm down and let our bodies return to homeostasis. Also, after you do your exercises, make sure you are drinking enough water. So that's during and after your exercise. And also we need protein. So I just got home and I am about to fuel up It is super important after you train legs that you get in your carbohydrates and your protein. So I'm gonna make a protein shake with some almond coconut milk. Oh my gosh, this stuff is delicious. It's so delicious and it's sweet even though it has no sugar. I'm gonna add some chlorella because it is super good, anti-inflammatory, so many vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff. Some hemp hearts for healthy fats and protein, some maca powder for a good hormone balance, a banana, a little scoop of some dairy-free yogurt, frozen berries because we need to replenish our glycogen, so that's why we have these, and protein. After this, I'm gonna have a huge lunch because I'm super hungry, and then I'm gonna have a smaller dinner and get some rest. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other videos. Bye.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who